Alisha. Hi YouTube, it's me in my car vlogging. This is pretty much the only time I'm going to have today to speak with you guys. Today is a very exciting day because my husband comes home. Zach comes home today. It's been a long 3 months and we cannot wait to have him home. So I just got the car washed and I'm going to do this Q&A with you. But before I get to the questions, I do want to talk to you. Let me roll up the windows a bit so it's not too windy. That might be better. I do want to talk to you guys about what's been going on. I'm moving my chair, sorry. What's been going on in life, because we have been thrown another curveball. So basically what has happened is the owners of the house that we are renting here in Florida are getting a divorce. So we were given 30 days to find a new house. And it was extremely stressful when I first found out, but honestly, I think it's a blessing in disguise. We have already found, or I should say I have found, I've been doing this without Zach. I have found us a beautiful home with amazing owners. We'll be renting directly through the owner, so that's going to be great. And I've always felt the house that we are currently in is making my children sick. So I think it's really a blessing in disguise. We're going to be super close to our friends, and I'm very excited. So that's happening now. Like, I've already got the house packed, or semi-packed, and we're doing that. So that is the big thing I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm going to bring you along on the journey because, of course, when big things happen in my life, I love to share it with you all. So that's going on now. And let's just get to the questions. Okay, sorry, my phone is just blowing up because of homecoming today. Leah wants to know, wear what's most comfortable. So what are you going to wear? And then my other friend Katie said, I was thinking about wearing a dress, but I think I'm going to go with jeans. So today was supposed to be super nice, but it's actually kind of chilly. So I don't know what I'm going to wear to homecoming. Okay, first, I'm going to get to my Instagram questions. I have 18 of them, but they're all pretty much the same question. Okay. Do you plan on having any more children? Is your husband planning on staying in the military? As of right now, we are done having kids. This is the #1 question I get. Right now, I am done having children for a while. I'm talking like quite a while. I've been pregnant and breastfeeding for the last 6, almost 7 years. So I just really want a break from it all, and I feel really happy with my 3. You guys know I'm home alone a lot. I'm pretty much a single mother. So 3 is my max right now. And is Zach planning on staying in the military? Yes, he does plan on retiring in the Navy. Do you want any more kids soon? You guys know. Is it harder with 3 children? Yes and no. Yes, because I am outnumbered. Being a military wife, like I said, I'm home alone a lot with them, so that comes into play. But now Wyatt and Zoe are getting older. Zoe's almost 4, Wyatt is 6, so they're actually helpful. So like when we go to the grocery store, they're great help. How do you manage everyday things with 3 kids, especially with your husband being gone most of the time? I love watching your family. Well, I'm just very lucky to have great kids. My kids are wonderful children, and I don't ever feel like it's hard to manage. I guess I've been lucky to have really great friends in the Blue Angels. We are a great support to each other. So if I ever have a situation where I need a babysitter, I can lean on them and they can lean on me. So it's really like you have that family support within the military. That's how I handle it all. Right now I'm lucky enough to have my sister-in-law in town. Zach's sister Amanda is visiting right now, so she's at home with the 3 kids. So let's see. When are you going to have more children? If so, when? Not anytime soon, if that happens. We don't even know. Right now, I can't put a solid, we're done with having kids. I can't do that. Just because maybe in the future, but right now, for sure, no. If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? Right now, I would like us to be closer to family. I miss family really, really bad. What will you and your hubby do when he gets out of the military? Will you move back home? Will you go back to work, school? Zach and I would love to eventually settle in Idaho. That is where Zach is from, and that's where I consider home. I love Idaho, and I think it's a great place to be with family. And as far as after military, we would like to own our own business, and I don't know exactly. We have some ideas, but just to own our own business would be ideal. How do you get all your YouTube videos up when you have 3 amazing kids? Well, it's hard. Very hard. Nap time is my work time. And obviously you could tell I can't get videos up as often as I used to be able to because I'm so busy. But it's usually during nap time is when I get videos up. As soon as I'm done breastfeeding Sawyer, I'm sure I can find more time. Best advice for moms with wanting a 3rd baby, but worried about how much harder it would be. For me, it was all about timing and age difference. I wanted young children, but I wanted them to all to be close in age, but a big enough gap where they can do things on their own. So like when we got pregnant with Zoe, Wyatt was nearing 2, so he was walking. Just to go through different stages, not to have 2 babies in diapers, not to do potty training at the same time, not to be nursing at the same time. I spaced my children out enough where I can do the baby phase with one child, the toddler phase with another child, and have hopefully the older one be more helpful. So does that make sense? Did I explain that well enough? Having a 3rd baby is difficult, especially being a military mom, but I wouldn't change it. I love having 3 babies. How was the transition from 2 to 3? We're currently expecting number 3, and I'm a little worried. Well, I have, like I said, I couldn't imagine having 3 really little ones. But 2 to 3 wasn't too hard because Wyatt and Zoe were a little older. So it was an easy transition. You know, Wyatt and Zoe can walk, talk, tell me what they need. They can be helpful. And, so it was an easy transition for me. So that is Instagram. Let's see what I got on Facebook. All right, I got 16 questions. How was your time with your mother-in-law? It was wonderful. You guys know, I forgot to answer this question a while ago. Barb, my mother-in-law, is my mother-in-law. She's not my mom, but we are close, like mother and daughter. So I consider her another mother to me. How's Zoe? Any flare-ups since ER trip? Zoe's been wonderful. We kind of have her on a really good preventative plan. So they have diagnosed her with asthma. So what we do now, she takes inhaler twice a day and she is on allergy medication. And because of that, when she gets sick, she doesn't have respiratory issues. So yeah, it's been going really, really good. We have not had any ER visits, so that has been great. Surgery update on you. What did you decide after all? Well, I'm currently fighting my insurance about covering the surgery. They don't believe they should, and I do. So I am still in the process. I ended up seeing another plastic surgeon. I should probably say what this is about. This is about my mother's flap. I have extra skin after 3 C-sections that lays over my C-section scar, and it causes rashes and pain. I want them to take care of that, but TRICARE believes that they shouldn't. So, like again, I'm fighting TRICARE. Any summer plans, Disney or anything? Probably not Disney this year, but lots of beach time. We plan to go to the water park, maybe camping. I don't know. It's show season, so we'll be going to a lot of Zach's shows. So that's kind of some plans. Does it get easier being away from your spouse so long now that one of the hardest parts is out of the way? Yes and no. You do get used to them leaving, but does not mean it's easier. Just like Zach and I have been doing this for 8 years now, and even the shortest amount of time he leaves, I miss him like crazy. So like he was just gone for 3 months, and it was hard. So yes and no. You learn, you find your ways to cope with it better, and as you get older, you get some independence, and so yes and no. Alright, answer that. Alright, answer that. How is Wyatt doing in school? Wyatt is Mr. Smarty Pants. He is awesome at kindergarten. He is actually right now being tested for the gifted program because he's so smart. So yeah, he's doing great. He's an awesome little boy. How long is Zach Blue Angel posting? Then what? So he has a little under 2 years left with the Blue Angels. It's a 3-year rotation, so we're about halfway through. And as far as what's next, we don't know right now. We'll know as soon as time gets a little closer, but it all depends on his rank, needs of the Navy, and what we think will be best. So we have no idea what's next. Are you planning on making more regular videos? I always plan on making more regular videos, but it just is really hard to find the time to edit. I try my best, and like I said, as soon as Sawyer's done breastfeeding, I think I can find more time. If you could pick your children's occupation, what would it be based on or based on their personalities now? Wyatt, I think, is going to be a scientist. I just imagine him inventing something big. He is so smart and such a thinker. Zoe, I think, might be an actress or comedian. She is very dramatic and goofball and funny. Now Sawyer, his personality is, he's a firecracker. So I imagine he's going to be somebody's boss. He's so funny. He's into that. He'll be 1 tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow, Sawyer will be 1. He is a firecracker. He matches his hair. He is very feisty. Let's see. How often and for how long at a time is Zach home? Well, with the Blue Angel, he leaves a lot and he comes home a lot. Shows happen on the weekend, so he'll leave on a Thursday and get back on a Sunday. So I'm going to have to go back and forth. So the next question was something close to, I can't remember, I'm doing it off the top of my head. Do any of the spouses or friends in the area know that I vlog or about my YouTube channel? I had a few friends that knew I did it here, but really people didn't really discover it until a few months into the command, and now pretty much everybody knows that I'm the YouTube girl. They know that I am likely to pull out my camera and start filming. So yes, everybody knows that's what I do, and everybody's really supportive of it. They don't, a lot of people don't understand sometimes, but they're really supportive. And let me see what the next question is. What do we think of, or how do I like Florida now that we're settled, and if we plan on going back home to Washington? Florida is fun. It has a lot of things to do, and it's been exciting, but I'm just a girl from the Northwest, and I miss it, and I miss my family. So we do hope to end up back on that coast when we're done here, but we're just enjoying Florida for the time being. The question is, how do I motivate myself to exercise with 3 children? It is kind of my outlet. So YouTube is another outlet of mine, or hobby of mine. Exercising is another one. I really enjoy exercising, so I am lucky enough to have a gym that offers free childcare, so that's a big thing. And the other thing is, I just have the type of personality where I don't like sitting on the couch. I like to get up and do things. So if I'm, I'll exercise at home. I don't know how I find the motivation. I've been the type of personality that has a hard time just sitting on my butt. I like to be up and doing things, and it just makes me feel better. So that's how. The other thing is the other question was, what is some of my favorite dinners or meals, and some up for the kids? My children are picky eaters, so it's very tricky. I can guarantee that any sort of chicken dish that I make, they'll eat. So say I'm making, I don't know, what's a chicken dish? Why can't I think of anything? Chicken tacos. I'll fry up chicken, and I will just leave theirs plain, and they'll dip it in ketchup. So it's all about modification in my family. I will eat something very yummy and delicious, and my kids will eat the plain version of that. Does that make sense? So some of my favorite things is spaghetti. My kids will eat the noodles and the sauce, but not the meat. Chicken enchiladas or beef enchiladas are another big one, or turkey enchiladas. My kids will eat. Next question is, how do I find time, or do I get time when Zach is gone so often? No, not really, but it does help that Wyatt is in school, and then Zoe is in part-time preschool, so I do get a little bit of alone time, maybe if Sawyer naps during that time. Zoe's in school, but no, not really. Not a lot of I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and stay tuned. I'm going to be recording today at homecoming. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.